Hello friends, welcome to today's video. My name is Georgia if you guys are new, and today I'm going to be doing another Q&A which I haven't done for a very long time, and they're easily my favorite videos to film. And I don't know, I feel like you learn so much more about people and like YouTubers and stuff from Q&As, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. I always ask you guys questions over on my Instagram, so if you didn't get a chance to ask a question, head over there because next time I do another one I'll definitely ask you guys on there. My username is just Georgia Woodford _ it's always linked down below if you are interested. I have a bunch of questions I am going to answer for you guys today, so without further ado, let's jump in and get started with the video. So one of the first questions I got, and was quite a popular one, was how was your trip to America? I loved my trip away. I had the best time. It was so incredible, and it just sort of made me more eager to travel again. I can't wait for the next holiday, and I can't wait to plan the next trip overseas. I just want to like travel everywhere and go and experience everything. The second question I got a lot was, what are your moving out plans? So I'm a very independent person, and if you guys watch my vlogs and you know you've been with me for a little while, you probably know that I like doing things by myself. I like my own space. I just like doing things for myself by myself. So I would love to have my own place, and that's definitely, you know, coming up. I'm very excited about that. But renting is very, very expensive, and especially in the areas that I would want to live in, to be closer to the things that I'm committed to, I probably would need to move into someone else at this point in my life. And I'm probably more leaning towards renting when I move out because I don't think that I'm ready or am going to be ready anytime soon to settle down. And when I build my house, I want it to be in a specific area that's not very close to where I am right now. And I don't know where I'm going to get a job when I finish my degree. I love my job, so I'm not moving jobs anytime soon. All of my friends and family are here, so I would have to wait until I was ready to move away. But all of my friends are kind of in very serious relationships, which is totally fine, but I don't really have anyone that I'm able to move out with at this point in my life. Who knows, something might come up in the future. I would love to live with my friends. I think that would be really, really fun, but who knows? I can't really see it happening anytime soon, but it's on the cards, if that makes sense. Sorry that was such a long answer. The next question is so funny to me, and it was, do you pose to look taller in photos? I don't think a lot of people know this, and a lot of people seem to be surprised when they do meet me that I am tall, and I'm just naturally tall. I don't need to pose to make myself look tall. I just am tall. I have long legs, I have long limbs. So I'm 6 foot or 180 centimeters. Looking tall in photos isn't ever on my mind. The next question is, what is a personal goal within yourself that you are trying to be better with? I really like this question. Probably the most at the moment, like the top one, would be confidence. Really just in myself and backing myself 100% of the time. I am a lot better in my confidence than I used to be. I was very insecure when I was younger. Another one would probably be stressing less about little trivial things that don't matter and that aren't worth my time. I do stress over a lot of things that don't need to be stressed about and just end up wasting my time. Who's your fave plant or thrift buddy? Obviously Rach. Who else? Also, if you see me looking over here, my laptop is over here that's got all the questions on it, so sorry about that. The next question is, how do you talk to guys as a girl with social anxiety? If you guys don't know, I have social anxiety. It's a lot better now than it used to be because I've kind of learnt how to handle it and sort of get around some things. But also, wrong person to ask, I am very, very single. I'm not even on radars. Like, I'm off the grid at the moment, doing my own thing, loving my own life. I tried the dating scene, and right now boys just are very immature at my age, and I just don't have time for it. Next question is, what is the most I've ever spent on a plant? I think this is going to be very disappointing for you guys. I haven't really spent that much on a plant because I'm always scared that I might kill it. So the most expensive was probably like $30 or something like that. There are obviously plants that you can get for like $70, and like my fiddle leaf fig was a huge plant, and when I bought that it would have been worth like $80, but I got it on a discount, so I think I paid $24 for it or something. The next question is, how are you getting back into gym routine, healthy eating and uni routine after traveling? This is a really good question. So while I was away, I made a huge list of all the things I wanted to do to get myself to a point that I was happy with. Whether that was like training, gym, just in myself, self-care stuff, what I wanted to do with my environment, eating, all of that kind of stuff. And I thought of a schedule that was gonna work well for me. I was kind of realistic about it, and I sort of like eased back into the gym. I started with just some walks when I got home, and then once I got my gym membership again, I didn't really go too crazy. I did yoga, I did like Pilates kind of stuff. I think I did maybe 2 or 3 like kind of intense workouts. I bought an abundance of like fresh food, so that I had lots of nourishing food to eat. And then I wrote down all of my goals. This was a big one too. Wrote down all of my goals and worked out where I was and where I wanted to be, and then sort of worked out how I was gonna get there. And that was really good. It took me a long time. Like I sat on my bed for probably 2 hours just thinking about my goals, but that was super beneficial. Next question is things you learned about yourself while traveling. One of the biggest things I learned actually, and like nothing crazy happened, but I just learned that I was a lot stronger than I thought I was, like mentally. I think I underestimate myself a lot, and I always seem to want to put myself down or like diminish my ability rather than being like, heck yeah, I can do that. Also, I learned that a little time away from your normal environment can help you gain a world of perspective. Before I left, I was so caught up in how busy my life was and all the things I had to get done, and I wasn't focused on myself or really what I wanted to be doing. I was just doing what I thought I had to be doing. I also learned that life is so much better when you surround yourself by good people. Next question is the next place that I want to visit. I really want to go to a few places in Australia actually. I love Perth. I'd love to go back to Perth. Or the Great Barrier Reef, that's a big one, like the Whitsundays, Hamilton Island, that kind of thing. I want to go back to New Zealand to ski. I am obsessed with that right now. I feel a tropical destination coming on next. So yeah, just have to organize something with my friends. Next question is, what do you want to achieve between now and the end of the year? I have a bunch of goals, and I'm not going to read them out because you'd probably be bored, but I honestly just want to be the happiest that I can be. I want to get to the end of the year and say I am the happiest that I have ever been. The first half of the year really did take a toll on me, and I was so exhausted the whole like first 6 months of this year. It was just like boom boom boom. And so the second half of this year is about me, about being happy, enjoying life, and yeah, just soaking up every moment. I always get these questions, just gonna put it out there. Any boys? No. Very single, very, very single. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not saying that I wouldn't get into a relationship, but I'm an all or nothing kind of gal. Like I don't do things half-heartedly. So I'm just doing my own thing for the moment. Next question is, where do you see yourself heading in terms of uni and jobs? I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm just gonna see what happens when I finish my degree. I'm not really sure where life is going to take me. I definitely want to take time off after uni. After I finish my degree, I'll probably have 6 months, couple of months, I don't know, just to travel a little bit, go on a trip somewhere, get some more hours at work or something, and just have time not being stressed. At this current moment, I'm thinking about the police force a little bit more. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do, but yeah, thinking about the police force, might go back and do my masters eventually. Next question is, which YouTubers influence you the most? I'm very biased. I actually don't watch a lot of YouTube, which is surprising because I do YouTube, but I find that my life is just so busy that I never really sit down and watch a lot of it. I obviously have a bunch of YouTubers that I watch, but they're kind of just my friends. I'm very biased, but George and Rach motivate me so much. I'm so grateful that like they are such good friends and good quality people in my life. But a lot of my inspiration comes from like Pinterest or Instagram. I follow a lot of people on there. Next question is, are you enjoying your uni course, or is there anything else you'd rather do? This semester I have really good subjects, so I'm over all the introductory stuff now. I'm in my 3rd year and it's a lot more interesting to me, I guess. My degree gives me so many options once I graduate, so I'm glad I'm doing a dual degree, but also just the degree in general. There's so many things that I can do with it, so I'm super happy with my degree at the moment, and I don't think there's really anything else that I'd rather be doing. Next question is, have you met anyone on YouTube that you haven't clicked with? All right, let's sit down. We are sitting down. YouTube friends are so special. Like, it's so crazy how much more connected, I guess, you feel when you like meet a new YouTube friend. It's just so crazy to have people that get it, because you know, you've got friends that support you and whatnot, but when you don't make videos and like content and do Instagram and all that kind of stuff, there's just so much that goes on behind the scenes that like I guess other people just don't understand as much. But honestly, I can say everyone that I've met has been so lovely. Obviously we all have different interests and we're all like have different personalities and stuff, but I feel like YouTube is such a big thing in all of our lives that it like brings us together, I guess. Next question is, have you changed a lot from when you were a kid? Definitely yes. When I was in primary school though, I was a very different person to what I am now. I wasn't as grateful as I am now. I took a lot of things for granted. Wasn't necessarily like the kindest soul. I had a lot of self-esteem issues. There was a lot of bullying going on. Probably was very anxious as well. But after primary school, my parents sent me to a private all-girls school, and that was honestly the turning point. And if they didn't do that, I honestly, like, I don't know who I would be. Like, I would be a very different person, I think. When I was younger and like at home and stuff, I was very outgoing, very bubbly, very loud. And I definitely am that now, probably even a bit more amplified because I'm more myself. Always up for a laugh. I joke about a lot of things. I think everything is hilarious. Like, I find something to laugh about in everything. But I'm probably more understanding of others, a lot more grateful for what I have, a lot more grateful for people around me, and obviously I've just like experienced a lot more stuff, so I've learnt things that I otherwise wouldn't have known. Next question is interesting as well. It's, has YouTube changed you? Definitely changed me for the better. It's had an impact on me anyway. It hasn't necessarily changed me. It's definitely made me a lot more confident. I've learnt to really just be myself and do whatever the heck it is that makes me happy. If I'm not hurting anyone, go for it. I'm more happy to like express myself and do what I want to do, and that's what YouTube's sort of given me, a platform to share what I'm passionate about, to express myself, to show kind of what I'm into and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm very grateful for YouTube. Is there a stray hair? Oh my god, how long has that been there for? No, what is happening? I'm gonna answer the last two super quick. How do you motivate yourself for the gym? I honestly just get addicted to the feeling. I enjoy the feeling of working out, staying fit, pushing myself, getting stronger, all that kind of stuff. So I kind of just get addicted to it, and I just want to keep feeling that way and keep feeling my best and kind of just see how far I can go, how strong I can get doing this, how much more flexible I can get, you know what I mean? And the best first plant to buy, go and get yourself a peace lily. My peace lily, I'm looking at it right now, she just like does her own thing. She flourishes. She like just loves life and does whatever the heck she wants to do. Or a calathea. Calatheas are like my favorite plants. They're so cool. But that is all the questions I'm going to be answering for you guys today. I'm sorry this was a little bit longer, and I'm also sorry if I didn't get to answer your questions. I tried my best to get like a wide variety of the questions I got from you guys. I do Q&As on my Instagram all the time, so as I said before, go and check that out if you do want to know more, if you want to ask questions, that kind of thing. I hope you all have the best day. Look after yourselves, and I will talk to you in my next video super duper soon. Bye. Well, I wish I could rewind, baby.